Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Christian Brando, May 11, 1958 to January 26, 2008, was the eldest son of legendary actor Marlon Brando and Welsh actress Anna Kashfi. His life was marked by the heavy shadow of his father's fame, a turbulent upbringing, and tragic events that made him a symbol of Hollywood's darker side, the cost of celebrity on the children of stars. Born in Los Angeles, California, Christian's early years were chaotic. His parents' relationship was brief, tempestuous, and filled with legal battles. After their divorce, they fought bitterly over custody, with accusations of abuse and kidnapping shaping his childhood. Christian spent much of his youth caught in the middle, shuttled between homes and subjected to instability that would later define much of his adult life. Despite being raised amid privilege and Hollywood glamour, Christian grew up in an environment of emotional neglect and constant turmoil. He was described by friends as intelligent, brooding, and fiercely independent, but also deeply scarred by the dysfunction surrounding him. His father's fame was both a blessing and a curse. It opened doors, yet cast a long, suffocating shadow he could never escape. In the 1980s and early 1990s, Christian worked in small film and television roles, appearing in projects such as Unmasked Part 25, 1988. But acting never became his passion. His life took a darker turn when he became entangled in personal tragedy that made national headlines. In 1990, Christian shot and killed Dag Drolet, the boyfriend of his half-sister Cheyenne Brando, at Marlon Brando's Los Angeles home. Christian claimed the shooting was accidental, that he had confronted Drolet after learning of alleged abuse toward Cheyenne and that the gun discharged during a struggle. The case became one of the most publicized Hollywood trials of the decade, exposing the Brando family's internal chaos. He ultimately pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter and served 5 years in prison. The tragedy devastated the family. Cheyenne, already suffering from mental health issues, later died by suicide in 1995. The events left Marlon Brando heartbroken, and he rarely spoke publicly about the loss of his children's innocence to fame and pain. After his release, Christian lived a relatively quiet, private life, working as a welder and craftsman. However, he continued to struggle with addiction, violence, and instability. In 2001, he was convicted of spousal abuse against his then-wife, Deborah Presley, who claimed to be the illegitimate daughter of Elvis Presley. Christian Brando died of pneumonia on January 26, 2008. At the age of 49, his passing was subdued, a tragic end to a life marked by heartbreak, trauma, and unfulfilled potential. To many, Christian's story symbolizes the dark undercurrent of Hollywood dynasties, a child born into privilege but robbed of peace. He was neither villain nor victim entirely, but a man who carried the burden of his family's fame and tragedy, and who, despite moments of hope, could never fully escape their shadow.
Bye bye, thanks for watching, bye.